Do you see what I see? Come on, I'll show you.
Down that dusty road we go, sunsets red and gold aglow, laughing loud with hearts so free, whiskey and wildflowers you'll see.
Just kidding. She's got impeccable timing.
You got bigger.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Sam. Wow, we have a lot of new faces. So to all of you who have subscribed and are just seeing our next long form video, which is this one, then welcome. We're happy to have you here and we thank you so much for choosing to subscribe and watch our videos. So with spring comes some maintenance that we have to do every single year. While we're doing some spring maintenance on the goats, we're also going to be checking everybody's hooves and trimming some that are in need of trimming, in addition to brushing everybody's winter coats out. Since seeing us last time, there have been a lot of new changes and a lot of things that have taken place that you guys are going to be completely new to. And first one is the doe's new barn.
We also have a lot more new faces to introduce you to.
So I'm going to apologize for the noise. We are in the doe's pasture and we're going to start right here in their barn. Right here we have little Miss Adeline, and if you've been around long enough, you know her and you know her story, and she is doing amazing.
And she's huge. Hornet, 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 hornet.
It's on the outside. It's on the outside. 'Tis the season. So we finally finished the goat barn that we started out, and I'll see if I can find a clip and place it in right here and show you what it looked like before, and then I'll also get a clip of the after. So that's first. Secondly, the girls are in a large enough pasture that they actually have a creek bottom where they can retreat to for shade, and they do retreat to it for shade. There's a nice cool breeze down in the bottom, and we'll take you there and show you that. But first, let's show you the before and after. I changed my mind, but first, can we just admire this sweet face? I meant y'all's sweet faces.
Yep.
Not this one.
No, it's this one. Yeah.
Boop, boop. So we have the runners going on each side like this. Now we just have the red boards going across and then put on the roof. This barn pretty much acts as a run-in to mainly get out of the inclement weather, summertime, storms, and stuff like that. So where the goats are coming from, off to the left where that red trailer was, is where we just were, and this is the bottom of our property where they can retreat to with ample amount of shade and shelter too, if you want to look at it like that. This is the bottom of our property before it goes up the hill on the backside. Yesterday, which is what you see right here, I came out by myself while the boys were out fishing with their dad, and I took some of the collars that we recently purchased and I put it on the goats. We only got collars for the does and the doelings, and the collars have bells. Is that not the sweetest thing? I love it. I was only able to do a select number of goats by myself because some of these goats are skittish and you need an extra set of hands to round them up. So we're gonna get some feed. We're gonna get them all in one area and catch up the goats that don't have collars on and put them on them. Okay, so I have the first collar of the day. And Belle, we're gonna get the Belle put on the collar and then on the goat. Okay, Brent wants to do Lacey. So little Miss Lacey girl, you get the pretty sunflower, or the pretty flowers. Which collar? For
Alright.
Carrie.
Carrie gets this one right here.
The green one?
Yep.
All right, Miss Carrie. Looking gorgeous.
Go!
Now I have Sugar. Baby from Sweet. And she was very skittish, but now she's really sweet.
Okay, now we have Blake's goat, Reba.
Reba.
And he chose this pretty blue for her.
Yes, I did.
Looks like a mini butt.
She's ready to go.
Okay, so we have Lizzie here, which is Brent's goat. And I just want to show you guys what we're doing. And what I mean by the goats are shedding their winter coats. Okay, so we have one of our mamas here. And this is the side that we just brushed out. Her coat is releasing this. That is the other side. So as Blakey brushes, I will be able to talk and get you a better angle, camera angle, so the camera's not moving as I brush. But this girl, you'll also notice that there's some dry skin in her coat, and that's perfectly normal this time of year. When they're shedding it out, they're also shedding, you know, dead skin cells. So all of this is trying to come out, and while we are already here doing spring checks, she's one of the worst ones, so we're just gonna give her and her coat a little helping hand and brush it out. Okay, so Blake did a good job demonstrating what I was doing, what we're doing, and I'm gonna jump back in and take over while he holds Miss Lizzie. You were a very good sport.
It was.
We've got you all brushed out. We've got your new feetsies going on. You're ready to go.
Open the...
There's just something about doing maintenance on your herd that makes you feel good. Blake has let Arnie slip through his fingers, so he's got to go try to outsmart him and round him back up. Okay, I'm in the buck pen. Let's play a guessing game. This is Graham.
That's so.
Graham is Betty's baby. This is Miss Betty. We interrupt this production for a brief pause. Okay, now back to your show. This is Miss Betty, and Betty is this is Miss Betty. One more brief pause, please. Just kidding. She's got impeccable timing. So this is Betty. She's at a bit of an angle, but Betty is Graham's mom. It's okay, folks. If you drive by our property and see a goat laid out like this, they're just napping. They're all right. So now that you have seen Graham's mom, who's the daddy? Sire number 1, Nibbles. Or sire number 2, blue-eyed, handsome buck. Graham, Arnie, and Nibbles. Now you guys, this is a no-brainer, so it should be really easy to guess the correct answer on this guessing game.
Cruising down those winding roads, top down radio loud. Dusty boots and faded jeans, nothing but the stars and the crowd. We'll dance in the moonlight with the fire cracking low, holding you close, girl, as the night steals the show. Sipping on sweet tea underneath that big old sky.
All right, you guys, it's a couple of days later. We had baseball yesterday, and right now we're getting ready to do some evening rounds. So I'm gonna feed up some mama and baby goats, and we'll go ahead and show you guys the new faces on the farm and which mamas had which babies, and then even show you little bits and pieces of all of the kiddings. Alright, you guys, so today is the day. This is taking place, this video is taking place over the course of quite a few days, weeks even, if you include the stuff that we recorded like a month ago. But besides the point, it's a warm yet beautiful sunny Friday.
We might go fishing.
And we're gonna show you guys the baby goats like I said we would. So first, before we do that,
Gotta milk.
go ahead.
Gotta milk. That's what I wanted to say.
Oh.
Gotta milk them.
We have to milk out some mamas, put it in some bottles, and finish training these babies to bottles. We did pretty good yesterday. About half of them was perfect.
Shouldn't drink a whole bottle.
So let's get to it. All right, Brent did a fabulous job. He milked out Betty some. She has 2 boys, so we didn't milk her out completely. Remember, this is just the hybrid method. The babies stay on the mamas all day long, and we milk out just enough. We're gonna fill up this bottle and then feed some babies so that they become more friendly.
This is Poppy, my goat. She is baby from Mama. If you've been on the channel for a while, you know who that is. She has big teeth, which I like, and then
This is just her second time freshening too.
she's got a really, really big udder, and she looks amazing. She's gonna fill this thing up halfway. Can I
So
milk
when
inside?
we bred Mama, we wanted to pass down, we were hoping that Mama would pass down her amazing udder genetics, and she did a fabulous, fine job with our sweet Poppy girl. And fun fact, Poppy is very friendly, but is she a bottle baby?
No, I just held her every day.
He did. He held her every day while we
Bottle fed the other one.
bottle fed the other babies. Exactly. All right, team, let's get to work. Well, it's bright, it's warm, and we just had a goat kick the milk over. Brent's pretty upset about it, and I'm trying to teach him that it's okay. No sense in crying over spilled milk. We have plenty of other goats with milk, and we don't really need all of the milk that these goats have, just enough to fill up the bottle so that we can get these babies friendly. But apparently, Poppy thinks that it's cool to drink my lemonade. Girl, excuse me, that's my water. Girlfriend. All right, so we're done milking out Poppy. So we're gonna fill the bottle up some more. We almost have a full bottle.
Yep.
And then we'll move on to the next mama until we get a full bottle. And then feed some babies, take you along with us, and turn the babies out with their mamas, and they'll be with their mamas all day long. I mean, can we just admire the milk bath this morning? All over my arm, both my arms, my legs and my feet. I'm smelling fabulous.
This is my goat, Annabelle, and I'm about milking.
Last mama. We just milked out the last mama. And that's gonna give us a full bottle.
Perfect.
To work with.
A little bit.
That's alright, take your time. He thought, I know what that stuff is. I know what that stuff is. We have a taker. What a good boy,
Jack! Jack! Ow!
What a good boy, blue and handsome man. Good job.
Yeah, you're the and Jack.
Beautiful. I mean, what a better way to start your day than with this sweetness.
Waldo's drinking
The
a
best
bottle.
thing ever. She's thinking about it. Are you going to be like your brother?
Stop.
She's a little picky, but thinking.
She's thinking about it. You got it, girl. You can do it. Do, 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 do.
Don't worry.
And she's got it.
Kind of. No, don't.
Ready. You got it.
Mom.
I'm just
She instantly went to it, Mom.
good girl, Hop.
Blood.
You do too. Go. That's my butt.
He's trying it out. He's oh my gosh. Then look. Thank
You can do it, girl. Yeah, there you go.
No, he doesn't suck.
There
He
it
just
is.
bites straight.
Good girl. Good boy, Jack. Them boys have no problem going to town on it. He's like, give me the whole thing. What's going on here?
Don't hold it. You gotta drink it. I'm holding it for you. You just gotta drink. I'll do my part. You do yours.
He did it for a couple of minutes. Wait, Mom. All go running out. So we had 9 babies this year. We're gonna show you the babies and their mamas. Both of these are from my goat, Fancy. These are my goats from Annabelle. This is Hops and that's Hanny. And this is Annabelle. This is Sugar from Sweets.
This is Freckles' baby, Jack.
This is Tom and Jerry from Betty. He's got a lot of moon spots and he's got a couple. This is Oakley, Poppy's baby.
Okay, you guys, so I'm about to add the clips of some of the goat births that we were able to capture this kidding season. So if you are not interested in watching live goat births or see anything that pertains to a live goat birth, then you'll want to go ahead and scroll past this. Once I add this clip in, I will also add in the goat birth clips, and I will tell you how far ahead you have to skip if you want to go ahead and skip and watch the rest of the video. But I just want to put this in here, and I also want to add that this is just for documentation purposes of the things that happen on our farm, and that includes kidding season. And this is only strictly for that purpose, as well as educational if you seek out and absorb this strictly from an educational standpoint.
Oh. You took a hard hit. Mom.
Go up on the udder, fill up the teat, pinch it off, and use your other fingers to push down.
I gotta drop.
Okay, you want to clear it out all the way till you see a stream.
I'm doing this so long.
It's all right.
Hey, you're biting my finger.
Go up on the udder, fill up the teat, pinch it off with your finger and your thumb.
Up.
She's talking to you.
I am not doing this right.
It's all right.
No, halfway. Let me help you. So what do you do? Put this in your mouth. Put this in your mouth. No. You're doing this wrong, sir. You gotta go down. And then, no. You almost got it. Back up. You see it? It's right there.
Matthew, is that stuff on the...
Get it?
Yep.
Good job.
There he goes.
Watch, Tamari's gonna be drinking.
What are you doing?
We're in baby. No, we are in baby. Oh my goodness, I know.
Good job, Mama. She's so worried about them babies. She hardly taking any time to drink her molasses water. She'll take a sip and then she'll tend to a baby. And take another sip and tend to a baby. We'll leave it out here for her. You did so good, Fancy. And beautiful babies. Alright, she's drinking some more of it. No, you can't get in there. I'm holding it for Mama. It seems that she drinks it while I hold it. No, you can't have that. That's for Mama. Good job. Oop. Oop. He's trying to find the milk. He's on the hunt. Give us some more, Mama. Stick it right there. Oh, girl. It's got lots of good vitamins in there for you. concludes the bottle feeding this morning. This makes our second day with the milking out of the mamas and trying to bottle train these baby goats. Everybody did really well. There was 2 babies that were kind of still thinking about it and didn't really take to the bottle right away, which is to be expected, and that's perfectly fine, but everybody's doing a great job. And in doing this, we are ensuring friendlier goats, which in the long run makes for a goat that's easier to handle, especially in the case that a vet comes by and needs to be worked over. So that's our goal here, is to make friendlier babies for new owners. So y'all got to see it first. A total of 9 baby goats were born this year. Everybody's doing great. So you got to see the babies and the mamas as well. 9 babies, 5 bucklings, and 4 doelings. All right, y'all. It's still a Friday. The boys just left. Larry just took the boys. They're going to go fishing. Kids get really excited for this time of year. They're always wanting to go fishing. And somehow it pans out that I'm left behind. But it's not but my own fault, I guess you could say. I have just been really excited to get this video wrapped up and put out to you guys and get back to posting on a regular basis. Life happens, and it's happened to us over the past month. We've had a lot of things going on, so I'm just gonna pop in here real quick and give you a brief update. Larry, for those of you that have been following along and have seen the videos, Larry finally got his test results back from his most recent surgery for his kidney stone removal. He has what is called, this most recent one was a brushite, I think I'm saying that right. I'll double check and put it on the screen here. Brushite kidney stone. So we were told that those are probably one of the worst kinds that you can get, just based off of the fact that once you get one, they are more likely to come back. So while we had already changed Larry's diet, we changed it even more. So homemade spaghetti sauce with no salt. Lots of no salt versus low salt, which is what we were doing. The doctor put him on a different kind of medication to kind of help his body flush out flush out excess salt. He is not dehydrated. Dehydration is not what causes these kidney stones. He has already had 2 urinalysis tests, and those tests have come back and have shown that he is getting an adequate amount of fluids on a daily basis. So the man drinks plenty. It's just his body is holding on to certain minerals, and it's just binding up and making this really painful kidney stone multiple times. Now, praise God, he has had a nice little break from it, and I pray that that continues. I pray that in combination of what the doctor's doing for him and in combination with the new diet changes, that all of it just works in his favor. So back to our projects. Let me show you this girl. That little girl right there is our newest addition. She came to us with the name of Mango. She's 3 years old, and the 80-acre farm that we got her from was moving and no longer needed, they were getting rid of their livestock, so they no longer needed a chicken guardian. So that is what this sweet girl does. She guards our chickens. We just had some fill dirt delivered, and she has taken a liking to it. That's why she looks so dirty. She was whiter earlier today, I promise, but our chickens are moved, so that's the other project, and you kind of got a little glimpse of that, and I'll take you over here and show you some of what their new area looks like, but it's still a work in progress. We've got them set up over here. The panels are set up. What we use is 10 by 10 by 6 like kennel panels, and they work great. So with that, because they're repurposed, there are some areas that I want to do some work on along the edges to make it look more cute. So that's definitely going to be some work that takes place over time. But I'll show you that, and then I will show you how big the chicks have gotten and show you the progress that we made on our shed to coop conversion. So right off the bat, you will see Ben's cat, our barn kitty, Blaze. She is in with the chickens, and she helps keep down our mice problem. And that is Blake's cat, Tigger, Skins, Garfield. He's a little chunk of chunk. But they do a fabulous job of catching up the mice. We've already seen a few that they've caught since being over here, and they're doing a fabulous job. This is their old mobile coop. Now, it's over here temporarily so that once we get done with the shed to coop over there conversion, we have to put a coop door on, and we also have to finish painting that portion of the shed. If you look really closely, you can see that it's not done being painted. And right behind me is Brent's Silkies. He's really excited. Now, that is clearly not a Silkie. She keeps flying in here. She misses her friends. She is a Bantam, and she's been with the Silkies because they too were Bantams. So I guess she missed them. We put them in, put her in with the bigger chickens and a few other Bantam roosters that's in here, but she just made her way back over here, so she's been over here. So as I was saying, Brent's really excited about his coop and his Silkie area. We are going to expand this because he has Silkie chicks, and I might get in trouble for announcing that, but he's really excited about his new Silkie chicks that he has invested in. We're really proud of him in this new adventure that he's on with raising up these Silkie chicks, and we're thankful for the local breeders that know their stuff and raise good Silkies. So now I'm at one of my most favorite places, and this is the coop. So you can see that we have a door. We still have to put lattice up here on both sides. Currently, no one's flying out, but if they did, it would be perfectly fine. But look at how big the girls have gotten. Now, all of them are not girls, but I'll have to go back and look at our order and who we ordered from. I've already forgotten. I know that we have some Americanas, and I know that we have Buff Orpingtons and Old Faithfuls, Sapphire Gems, and we have some surprise ones because we went to Rural King and got what was supposed to be 8 Sapphire Gems, and it actually turned out to be some Sapphire Gems and some surprise ones that are the same color as a Sapphire Gem but have feathers on their feet. So I'm not quite sure what those are. And if you give me a second, I will show you Brent's Silkie chicks. So right there is 6 of Brent's newest Silkie additions. And if you can see behind me, you'll see that the walls are still bare. The epoxy coating that we put on the floor is holding up really well. I have cleaned the coop several times since having the boys and girls in here, and it's held up really well to the shovel. So on the next cleaning, I'm really hoping that we have the coop door and they can make their way out into the main chicken area, but we'll have to figure out a way to integrate them. More to come on that because I don't want bullying happening. We'll have to see. We shall see. So, anywho, besides the point, I have white paint to go on the walls. Actually, I think it might be enough to do the walls and the ceiling. We'll see. The walls for sure. And then we have to build roosting bars, permanent roosting bars. And then, what else do we have to do? Oh. I went from this, which is the color of the floor, to this, which is the color of the door. And I'm not liking either of them. I think I'm just gonna go back to white. What do you think? Okay, so I'm inside of the coop taking care of my girls. This is one of the surprise chickens that I was talking about. It's gray, but it also has feathers on its feet. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. It looks like a hen. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. Do you know? Does anybody out there know what this could potentially be? Okay, I'm back out in the coop. So I have this chain, and I had the feeder fastened to it. I really just tied it on, and it didn't last. So it was just up off the floor a couple of inches, just to prevent the shavings from going in it. But I found some clips. So now I can actually hang it the way that I'd like it to be hung up. So let's get that done. Makes me so happy. It's just the little things. Oh, it's just the little things. Believe it or not, these little guys can make a big little mess in no time. Now, I'm going to hook it to this first and figure out how high up I want it off of the ground. Where I had it. Yeah. That looks fabulous. Well, let's get it hung up. And since I already have this little screw and hook up here, I don't need the other clip. And just hang it up and off. A couple more down. Just a little bit more. Yay! Oh, I tell you, it's just the little things. Happy babies, happy mama. Because look, it's their natural instinct to scratch around. And they get to eating and they scratch around and then it fills with shavings and it gets all yuck. This helps alleviate a majority of the mess. So excited.
Back here, there's one and two and three. Down the hill. Whoa. Follow me. We're gonna need to.
What do you want?
Oh, man.
You just want to flip it up. I was trying to get it. I know. Oh, wait. So that you got.
Give me your hand, stick.
Stand it up.
Right. Oh, there you go. That's actually a good idea. She's waiting on the hay bale.
I'm not watching.
Good. Technical difficulties.
You need to know when to record and when not to.
Well, I don't know that.
All the things are going slow and not much faster. Record or don't record.
But do I record now?
Yes. Hey, Mark.
Oh, this is like.
Job, Marshy. Marsh is pushing back on it.
It ain't gonna fit.
You're checking the teeth out. They don't have top teeth. I'm glad you're so confident that she's not coming this way.
Oh,
Watch them legs.
I almost just had to pull that whole roll layer off.
I know that.
So I have suspicions that she's pregnant. Been watching her and trying to get good glimpses of her udder, but I think I'm starting to see some changes. However, I'm no cattle expert, but things definitely look different in her udder department. Things look like they're starting to develop just a very little bit, and I'm not saying that she's bagging up. They just, it's changing. It's more prominent, more filling out. Not a lot or anything, but definitely different than back in January. So we'll see. Are you pregnant? Big Red right here. She's in front of me, and take my eyes off of her. She's within kicking distance of me. All she's got to do is swing that rear around and kick if she don't like it. We got the pasture separated. Y'all saw that in the last video where Blake and I was running these T-posts down. We had some family come over and they helped us run it all the way down the hill. We also have the buck separated because that was a thing that got thrown into the mix. We had to improvise. The bucks were jumping and going through the hot wire, even though it was reading 8,000 volts. So, goats are goats. And now they're in there. We will be downsizing. It'll just be 2. Don't mind the stuff on the ground. We gotta do some picking up. But, that's where we're at with that. Happy cows. You'll also notice that the chickens are no longer over there by the willow tree anymore. All the chickens used to be situated over there. Wow, I was just talking and I wasn't even recording. Lots has changed this view right here. We used to have the chickens set up over there by the willow tree with the big kennel panels like what we have here. We just got back home. We got 2 big round bales. We stuck one in here with the mama goats and the baby goats, and we stuck one on the main farm side for the cows and donkeys. I am so thankful that we were able to finish the pasture separation project. Everybody, for the most part, stays where they're supposed to be. We're getting things accomplished around here. All the chickens are situated where they need to be. Larry started working on the garden. I know that we adapted for the past 2 years in a row now. This will be our 3rd year. We adapted the Anna of all trades method where she does no-till. Larry has started tilling, but it's more so of a personal preference. He wants to break up some of the stuff, some of the mulch that we have laid down that's been compacted by the goats being in there over the winter. We put the goats in there so that they could help kind of fertilize it for us. I'm about to go to some place on the farm that's not my favorite. Why? Because Big Red is kind of in my path. You'll see. She looks sweet. She looks innocent. But deep down, she is not a people person, and it makes me so sad because I have lots of love to give to her. She just don't want it. So, where do I have to go, you ask? Big Red is there. Nibbles is there. The gate I have to go through is right there to get into the buck pen and give them fresh hay, water, and food. She knows what the bucket means. And I have a bucket plus some food. Okay, so I have to grab the feed, the water, and the phone. So meet you on the other side in the buck pen. Or maybe I'll show you. Maybe I'll show you me walking past Big Red. Who knows? I don't know. Gate red. I'm sure you can see her. See her? Red 1 for now. There's got to be a simpler way to do this. I'm by myself. It'll just be another dark evening to take care of the bucks. I mean, they still have hay in there. Their hay feeder, their hay holders knocked over, but they still have some hay in there from this morning. They're just not getting fed right now. They're gonna have to be my patient little babies for just a little while longer because, like I said, it is not worth me risking my life because she likes to charge at feed buckets. Marsh, however, right there, the sweetest thing. He's patient. Sure, he moves when he sees you getting the food, but I mean, he's polar opposites in comparison to Big Red. Spicy hot honey. Don't let that face fool you. All jokes aside, we'll get the bucks taken care of just when I have backup and someone to call 911 in case anything was to happen. I mean, in all honesty, we do have to put the babies up later, and the boys want to help with that, so we'll just do it then. Side note, look at that gorgeous sunset. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, I don't think I'm gonna add in taking care of the bucks in this video. They'll get taken care of, and we'll put up all the babies. I really want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to our channel. We're at 910 subscribers. Our biggest goal, first big goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we're 90 subscribers away from that. Hopefully this video was entertaining. Hopefully you enjoyed the new projects, the new additions. The does like their area. Baby goats love romping around in here. The chickens seem to enjoy their new spot. And as a family, we accomplished a lot. The kids learned a lot. We worked together. Even though some moments were challenging, we still had some good laughs amidst it all. But y'all, I think I'm gonna start ending my videos on wake each day with a grateful heart. Because at the end of the day and at the beginning of every day, I always take time to pay attention and notice the times where that day has brought blessings. And today, I'd have to say, watching all three of the boys progress with bottle feeding the baby goats, seeing the smiles on their faces, hearing them laugh, watching Benjamin master milking his own goat and how proud he was, watching Brent be just so proud himself of his own goat Poppy and what she has. You know, he's watched her grow from a first-time freshener to a second-time freshener, and he has seen the changes firsthand of her udder. And I'm pushing the stand down. I'm trying to hold it still. But Brent has watched his goat Poppy raise her up from a baby. You know, seeing that unfold over the past 2.5, almost 3 years, it's a blessing. And it's something that I'm grateful for, that I'm blessed for. Seeing Blake, even though he has his own fair share of challenges because he has autism, seeing him over the past couple of days reach some highs that back to back like that are few and far between. They do happen, but seeing him be proud of himself, you know, those are so many things that I'm grateful for, and so many other things that rolled up into one. We may not have it all, but what we do have, I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my husband's ability to go to work and provide for us, and he works hard. I'm grateful for him. I'm blessed for him to have him. Without him doing what he does, I wouldn't be able to do what I do here at home with the kids. We wouldn't be able to raise them up the way that we are raising them up as their parents. And the fact that those boys long to be in the outdoors, go fishing, go hunting, you know, all those things, it's such a joy to see. So, wake each day with a grateful heart. Count your blessings. And we'll see you guys on the next one. That's a wrap.
Down that dusty road we go. Sunset's red and gold aglow. Laughing loud with hearts so free. Whiskey and wildflowers you'll see.